As most of you know, Dr. He and I met yesterday morning, and at that time, he informed me of his decision to retire.
And I want to be very clear to everyone. I am leaving the presidency. I'm not leaving the university. I intend on being a very active participant. In fact, in many ways, I can be a much more engaged fundraiser on behalf of the university in my new role, because of the fact that I'll have more time. So I will be fully engaged in furthering the agenda of the university. I will just not be on the day-to-day firing line. And to me, that gives me the joy of doing the things that I really feel most passionately about.
No one's going to sit here and act as if, Gordon at times didn't make a mistake or two. But in context, that is a very small piece of his body of work. The trustees are steadfast that this man has been an extraordinary president, frankly the best I've ever seen. And this was his decision. And this is about honoring and respecting a decision to retire after an extraordinary commitment by this man to give his life to higher education. He's not done.
I'm not a victory lap guy. I have had more transition than any guy in America. And the last thing I want to do is be queen for a day. I want to move on. I want the university to move on, and I want to be able to do what I do at the university next in a way that really makes sense to me.
As we go forward, the board is focused and ready to work in close partnership with our other good friend, Dr. Joe Aludo, who thank goodness is here to help provide a steady hand and to serve as interim president as we go forward. Gordon loves this university, and this university loves him, but he also knows that there can only be one president. And as we move forward, at least on an interim basis, the man on my left is more than capable, and the board is excited to begin to work with him. And I know Gordon agrees with that, and perhaps even more forcefully than I do.
There is a time and a place to leave and go on to another part of my life. And so that is very important to me, because I believe this university is in a very strong position, and I think it needs to have continued and strong leadership. This is not a funeral. This is a new phase in my life.
Chairman of the trustees.